suicide. A tragic event with strong emotional repercussions on its survivors and the families of its victims.
According to World Health Organization, every people commits suicide every day. Around 800,000 people kill themselves every year. Southeast Asia is the third highest, most prevalent suicidal cases around the world. And it is the 15th leading cause of death worldwide.
Good day, partner.
Good day, partner.
Good day, everyone. So today we will discuss about the context of suicide. As we all know, partners, suicide is the act of purposely ending one's own life. Over 90% of people who died by suicide have mental illnesses at the same time of their death. The most common disorder that can be associated to suicide is depression.
So, suicide is the second leading cause of death among 59 to 29 years of age. In the Philippine context, it is statistically said that over 7 people commit suicide every day.
So based on that, what is the possible reason why people commit suicide?
What could be its negative implications to the victims, loved ones, and society?
And what could be the possible treatments of suicide?
And we are here to answer that questions. Okay, so this documentary will help us be enlightened on the context of suicide. So we have interviewed professionals that will further explain the nature of suicide, as well as investigate and interview a real case of suicide.
So good day again, I am Cabasag.
And I'm Olivher Mendoza, and this is
Let Them Speak.
Stop the Stigma, Understanding Suicide. So, as a student, may mga problema ka ba na sa tingin mo hindi mo kayang isolve?
Most especially kasi as student, tapos inclined sa academics, yung parang ang kalaban mo talaga pressure. So, yung parang hindi ko kaya talagang i-handle yung pressure kapag super OA kapag mga exams. Parang super threatened ka na kapag hindi ko yung naging highest. Tapos parang kinakain talaga ako nun. Then natatakot ako mag-step forward after nun. Kaya parang inisip ko sa sarili ko na parang super tanga ko na that time. Yun, yung parang dun talaga ako kinakain ng pressure na nag-lead sa akin para mag-isip na kung ano ng bagay para ma-trigger yung pain. Tapos makaisip ako ng mas grabe na para lang ma-entertain ko yung thought na parang antang ako sa part na yan, parang gano'n.
So, sa mga instances na yon, naisipan mo na bang magkaroon ng mga suicidal thoughts, ideas?
Super prone talaga ako na mag-isip ng gano'n kapag halimbawa, after ng exam, parang i-review ko yung mga question, kung paano ko siya sinagot. And kapag feeling ko sa sarili ko na parang antang ako, parang nagtitrigger talaga yung utak ko na gusto ko nang i-end na lang yung pain. Parang ayaw ko talagang i-entertain yung pressure, pero yung pressure talaga yung kumakain sa akin. So parang parang may certain effect sa utak ko na tinutulak ko na i-end mo na lang yung life para parang wala ka na araw-araw isipin. Dahil everyday talaga iniisip ko yun.
As of the moment, ano yung pinaka grabe or pinaka extent na nagawa mo when it comes in suicide?
May isang instance na parang dumating sa point na parang hindi talaga ako makatulog. Na parang super kabado ako. Tapos may mga dumadating pang mga next na exam. Tapos hindi ako nakakatulog nun. Tapos parang super pagod na ako mag-isip. parang nakita ko lang sarili ko na kumuha ka ng isang, yung parang siyang battle sa kitchen namin, na parang hindi naman ako aware kung ano talagang laman nun. Parang gusto ko lang talagang maramdaman after nun kung ano mangyayari without thinking na pwede ko talagang ikamatay yun. Pero nung sa point na parang yun nga, itake ko na yung that thing, parang naiyak na ako bigla. Parang nag-reflect lahat yung struggle ko. Tapos yun, parang naawa ko sa sarili ko na parang ganun pala talaga kalala yung pressure na nararamdaman ko. To the point na parang dahil sa pressure na yun, parang gusto ko na talaga mamatay that time.
This is Dr. Monchil Soti, Assistant Professor in the Department of Psychiatry and Behavioral Neurobiology. She stated that serotonin is responsible for the biological explanation of suicide. She and his colleagues explained that serotonin regulates the activation and sends signals around the brain to critical regions that regulate mood, appetite, and libido. The serotonin system is known to be attended in many psychiatric disorders such as mood disorders and depression, which can be linked into suicide.
The protein linked to suicide is the serotonin 2C receptor protein, which is activated by serotonin in critical regions of the brain. And it's been linked to anxiety, and anxiety and stress can precipitate suicidality. As of now, they are currently investigating the gene expression of serotonin 2C receptor, where they believed that the dysregulation of serotonin to 2C activity at the level of DNA might affect the tendencies for suicide.
Physiological na iniimit ang, like for example, sa brain na either hyper or hyposecretion. Ito yung pagdating sa mga sa endocrine glands. Lalo, halimbawa doon sa portion ng brain, merong mga parang chemical imbalance na nagkakos ng depression. Alam naman natin na when a person is depressed, this also leads to suicide. And of course, mas malamang sa suicide ay ang psychological. Unang-una siguro, family, lagi naman. Kailangan kasi yung family support para sa isang tao. Ikalawa ay your friends. Kapagsabihan. Ang isang tao kasi once na meron siya, may tendency siya ng suicide. Normally, dapat hindi siya pinababayaan, dapat hindi siya pinapapag-isa. And a person who attempted suicide na hindi natuloy would attempt again. So, pagka meron tayo ng knowledge na isang tao ay may tendency, as much as possible, dapat alam ng parents para sa bahay, hindi ka papabayaan mag-isa.
Neuroimaging, which is studying the structure and the functioning of the brain, is definitely helping us better understand suicidal ideation, which is essentially the act of thinking about and planning one's suicide.
Most of the brain is wiring, right? So we have the gray matter, which are where the cells are living, and then the cells send these axons in big bundles. So there's these big groups of axons that are like big cables that go from one place of the brain to another.
If an individual does not have the adequate number of fibers, enough information communicating between two areas of the brain, that they don't learn well from disappointment, and those people are more likely to be persistently suicidal.
There's here this very, very small two white dots right in the center of the brain. It's called the habenula, and it's my favorite area. I even love the word habenula now. When you're disappointed or punished, the habenula activates. When the habenula activates, your dopamine centers, meaning your reward and your pleasure, goes down. For example, suicidal ideation. People with more suicidal ideation have this particular bundle of fibers tends to be bigger if you have more suicidal ideation.
This finding that the number of fibers connecting the habenula to other parts of the brain actually has a role to play in suicidality. We would never have guessed that. We might be able to predict that it would have some impact on substance use, but suicidality was completely a surprise to me.
Naman po na sila po ay vocal sa pagsasabi ko na ay ito, papakamatay na ako dahil ganito. Ano po yun, yung parang iti-take seriously or hindi?
We have to take it seriously kasi baka mamaya hindi talaga natin na gawin niya, totohanin. Kasi sometimes kapag ang isang tao ay nagsasabi ng gano'n, lalo't alam mo na siya ay yung hindi pala biro, may meaning behind yun. So depende rin, sometimes depende sa tao. But we don't normally take, we normally take it seriously kapag gano'n. Lalo na sabi ko nga, ang kilala mo yung tao yun na hindi naman siya mapambiro, hindi naman siya gano'n yung klase ng tao. Probably it is a sign na meron na gano'ng tendency o meron gano'ng pumapasok sa isip.
Due to the rampant cases of mental disorders in the Philippines, especially suicide, the Philippine Psychiatric Association provided a Mental Health Act, which states to provide the right of the people with mental disorders.
The Department of Mental Health, in partnership with National Center for Mental Health with the Natasha Goldborn Foundation, established the Hopeline Project in the Philippines. Hopeline Project is a 24/7 hotline that helps people with depression and suicidal tendencies.
Survey ng Department of Health noong 2007, tumataas ang bilang ng kaso ng mga nagtatangkang magpakamatay sa mga kabataan na umaabot sa 15 sa bawat 900 teenager.
Alarming ang escalation sa mga young people. Ibig sabihin, steep ang slope. Although hindi pa rin sila ang highest, pero mabilis ang pagtaas.
Sa tala naman ng Asia Pacific Journal of Public Health sa Pilipinas, umaabot sa 5 ang nagsusuicide bawat araw. Sa tindi ng pangangailangan ng gabay ng mga estudyante at guro sa UP Diliman, nagbukas si Dr. Bautista ng klinik noong 1 taon sa UP campus. Pinag-iisipan na rin ang paglaan ng pera ng universidad para sa pagtatayo ng wellness center. Inilunsad noong November 2012 ang kauna-unahang Suicide 24/7 helpline sa bansa. Doon pwede tumawag ang mga nakakaramdam ng depresyon para magabayan.
now that we understand the context of suicide, its implications, effects, and the reason behind it,
It is really good to understand suicide, especially that we are run by stigmas and misinterpretation when it comes to the context of suicide.
so good day again, partner and everyone. I am Cabasag.
And I'm John Olivher Mendoza, and this is
Let them speak.
Stop the Stigma, Understanding Suicide. Thank you for watching.